Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is structure of chromosomes. Chromosomes are the unit of cell division. Each chromosome in its condensed form as visible during the start of cell division. During the start of cell division, we can see the chromosome at their condensed form. Consists of two sister chromatids joined at some point along the length. This point of attachment is called centromere. This is they are in condensed form. They attach here. This is known as centromere. The point at which centrosomes attach to one another is known as centromere. It is called centromere, and it appears as small constricted region. It means they are fixed here, constricted. Each chromosome centromere is located at a particular site. They attach at a fixed and particular size. The centromere also serves to attach to the spindle fiber during the cell division. When cell division occurs, there is a centromere, and these are the spindles. These are the spindles. At the time, these chromosomes attached to the spindle also. They attach their to join two chromosomes, but they also attach to this spindle of this centromere. So the centromere also serve to attach to a spindle fiber during cell division. As the spindle fiber contract, they shrink, they become tight. The fiber contract, the sister chromatids are separated. They separate their own. What happen? When the spindle contract, shrink, what happen? The joint chromosome move apart. They move apart. This is, they detach from their point. The spindle fiber contract, the sister chromatid are separated at the centromere, and each is pulled away from towards two poles of the dividing cell. These are the two poles. This will go this side and this will go this side. These are the two poles of a centromere or dividing cell. After the completion of cell division, when the cell division is completed, the chromatids decondense. In condensed form, they are thick. Ribbon-like structure. But when they are not in dividing condition, they are thread-like structure. Decondense. It's a condensed form. and this is decondense. They decondense and revert to their very long and fine thread and go back to their thread-like structure. Chromatin fiber. There would be as many chromatin fiber inside the nucleus as the number of chromosomes that appear during the cell division. This is the structure and how the chromosome condense and decondense during the cell division. One another important structure of chromosome is gene. What is gene? What are the genes? Genes are the specific sequence of nucleotides on a chromosome. The structure of chromosome, they have a particular point on some particular proteins are attached to them. These particular proteins are known as genes, which express in the form of some particular feature of the body. If this gene transfer to its offspring, this is the parent chromosome. If this gene transfer to its offspring or a daughter cell, what happen? The character of this particular gene it takes with it, and this character is also shown in daughter cell. So the character of a particular person resemblance to their parents is due to the presence of genes which is transferred to parents to offsprings. They are the unit of heredity. So they are known as units of heredity. Genes are known as unit of heredity, which transferred from parents to offspring and are responsible for some specific characteristics of offsprings. If it is responsible for color and this gene transferred to the daughter cell or daughter or any baby or offsprings, this the characteristics take with this and this show the particular color as the parent have the same color of the daughter of the or offspring also have. So these are the heredity unit of living being. DNA fingerprints. Sometimes we are listening that DNA test is done of a particular person, of a particular criminal, whatever it is, to find a particular identity of a particular person. The DNA fingerprint is helpful. Lots of reason in between genes are just non-functional. Some genes are active and some are in rest. They do not work. Such area about 99% of the total DNA. About 99% of DNA is not work. It not show their particular function. Show tremendous variation from person to person and help its identification of individual by what is known as DNA fingerprints. A particular place they are having genes, and sometimes they are in active and sometimes they are inactive. If they are not inactive but they have the particular arrangement of the genes, so due to the location of this particular genes, we can find a particular identification of a person with which can be matched with their parents and we can get the information of a particular person, and this type of technique is known as DNA fingerprints. DNA fingerprints is useful in establishing paternity and maternity in criminal cases. Blood or semen stains, hair and hair or item of clothing found at the site of crime provide biological evidence through the DNA fingerprints. This is all for the criminal cases, to find and to get the exact and correct information. Fill in the blanks. Chromatin fiber is made up of DNA and for 40% DNA and 60% protein. So the answer is DNA and protein. The two sister chromatids of a chromosome are attached to each other at what place? Centromere. They are attached at centromere. The structure of DNA was first discovered by Watson and Crick. Watson and Crick. The three components of a nucleotides are phosphate, sugar, and nitrogenous base. The three components of DNA are phosphate, sugar, and nitrogenous base. DNA strand wound around a histone octamer forms a complex called a nucleosome. It is called nucleosome. A specific sequence of nucleotides on a chromosome constitutes a gene. These are the answer of fill in the blanks. Yes. Next is need for new cell. Why we need of cell division? Why a cell go for cell division? What is the reason of cell division? The topic is need for cell, new cell. Why we need new cell? New cell need to be produced for. We have different reason for new cell. First is for growth. If cell will not divide, will not go for cell division, a newborn baby remains the same size. It will not get a particular shape and size and growth after 2 months, 3 months. So we need for growth. Most organisms, including plants and animals, begin their life with a single cell. They start with single cell. But after this, their single cell. After that, cell keep on dividing and form a cluster of cell and perform a specific function and shape a particular different function and organ, tissue, etc. Single cell. The fertilized egg This cell divides repeatedly to form a cluster of cells. When a living organism starts its life, it has only single cell, and it is fertilized cell. One from parents, mother, and one from father. It gets one pair of chromosome from mother and one pair of chromosome from father. And after that, it keep on dividing. One cell make two cells, then these two change into again two, then this one is two, then two and two. This is the when a living organism starts its life, it has only one cell. After dividing this cell, it forms two cells. These two cells again divide and forms two cells and two cells. Again this four cell divide and forms two cells from this, two cells from this, two cells from this, and two cells from this. And in this way we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 daughter cell. And this cell again divide and forms 8 multiply 2 and get 16 cells. Here is a 4-day-old human. Look at the 4 days. When a fertilized egg take place, within 4 days, it forms 16 cells. Again this divide into 2, this into 2, this into 2, 2, 2, and 2 and 2. Here are total 16 cells. Within 4 days, a human fertilized egg within 4 days keep repeatedly and forms 16 cells. And to start shaping, a cluster of cells which start shaping and different function to form tissues and organs. The cell division occur here very fast and keep on dividing for function of to forms the tissue and organ. So we need new cell for growth. We need new cell for growth. And the second reason is for replacement. There is always a wear and tear cell during the normal body function. In our body, normally some cells wear and tear, टूट फूट टूट फूट होती रहती है. Then they to complete this, to recover this wear and tear cell during the normal body function for example 2 million red blood cells in our body are destroyed every second. 2 million every second. To replace the dead cell with another RBCs. So for the replacement, we need cell division or new cell. These are replaced by new cell formed through a division of their parent cell in the bone marrow. And this cell division occur in bone marrow. In plant, the old and dried leaves fall off and new one grow out. Sometimes old and dried leaves become thin and lose their own, fall down their own, and this leaves replaced by the new leaves replaced by the new cells. And the third reason is for repair. Apart from normal wear and tear of tissues in the body, there may be accidental injuries. We may get injured by anything. One may get cuts on the skin or fracture or any other injury. To repair these injuries, these fractures, cells keep dividing. Repair of such injuries is again through cells which divide, cover up the gap and join the broken ends. We have a stretch or a cut on our skin. After some time, it become normal due to the cell division, due to the replacement of other new cell. These are the reason for new cell. One more thing is, in cell division for growth, replacement and repair, the number of chromosome, in both the cases, the number of chromosome remains same, remains same. At each division, the chromosome duplicate and distribute equally. They form same type of chromosome and equally distribute in the cell. This kind of division which occur in all body cells, this type of cell division occur in all body parts having the same number of chromosomes, is known as mitosis. It is called mitosis. This type of cell division is known as mitosis. In this, the number of chromosome remains the same each in all cell, parent cell as well as daughter cell. But in case of body cells, egg producing oocyte, egg and sperms, they have only half pair of chromosome. They have only a single chromosome in their own, and this is occur in the reproductive cell only. This is occur in the reproductive cell only. So we will see this in fourth reason for reproduction. The fourth reason is reproduction. Reproduction also take place through the activity of dividing cell. Amoeba or bacteria just divide to produce the two similar independent cell by mitosis. The single cell organism having mitosis for cell division, they divide with mitosis because they do not have reproductive cell. So the cell division, type of cell division in amoeba and bacteria is mitosis. In higher forms, as humans, banyan tree have special cell in reproductive organs, undergo a special kind of cell division. other higher plants and animals. Have meiosis. Which type of? They have meiosis for cell division in their reproductive cell. In which reproductive cell? Meiosis occur in reproductive cells to produce sperms and eggs. The sperms and eggs receive only half the number of chromosomes of their parent cell. In egg cell, this is egg cell. When it divides, it forms two cells and they all have half pair of. In reproductive cell, the number of chromosomes half in both daughter cells. This type of cell division is known as meiosis. One chromosome from each pair of. This reduction in chromosome number is very significant. It is very important for reproduction and to keep generation to generation. Number of chromosome become the same. Here is body cell. There is a difference in meiosis and mitosis. Body cell of men and women. Total number of chromosome are 26 and the in pair 23 pair. Here is 46 and in pair 26, 23 pair. It is 2n. N is number of pair. But in sex cell, in reproductive cell, it is 23. In single, N only. Here is also 23. In N form, they are not in pair. Fertilized egg. Now from this cell, fertilized egg. This N come from here and this one come from here and it becomes 2N. 23 from father and 23 from mother and become 2N and 26 chromosomes and 23 pairs. This is all about meiosis. Meiosis occur only in reproductive cell. This is all about the need for new cells. We need new cells for growth, for replacement, for repair from any injury and for reproduction. Now the topic is cell cycle. Divide, grow and redivide. Cell cycle. Divide, grow and redivide. In order to a cell to divide, it must complete several important tasks. It has to be complete several tasks before go for division. The cell must grow, synthesize material like proteins. First, it must grow in its full size, and it should be have the all particular proteins for dividation, RNA, etc., and duplicates its DNA before physically is splitting into two daughter cell. Duplicate. It form its like duplicate chromosome and DNA. Cell perform this task in DNA before physically splitting into two daughter cells. Cell perform this task in an organized, predictable series of events which is called cell cycle. It is well organized function. It is predictable series of event. The cell cycle is the series of event. It is a series of event. Cell cycle is a series of event. Series of events that take place in a cell, leading to the duplication of its DNA and subsequent division of the cell to produce two daughter cells. The cell cycle consists of two phases. It has two phases. It consists of two phases. One is non-dividing, another is dividing phase. In this, it is also called interphase. The non-dividing phase is also known as interphase. Now, have a look at first phase, interphase. In this, the two daughter cells produced from a mother cell are relatively small. The daughter cells are relatively small with full size nucleus but relatively little cytoplasm. Two daughter cells having small in size, having very little cytoplasm. In this, the condition of cell is this, and full size nucleus. Size of cell is small, but the size of nucleus is full, and the cytoplasm is very little. The characteristics of interphase is the size of cell is small. Cell size is very small and full size of nucleus, and it has little cytoplasm. This situation is called interphase. During this phase, they prepare for the next cell division. They prepare their own for the next cell division. Go for the next cell division. It increase the size as mother cell. It increase the size as mother cell. Grow to the same size as their mother cell. Since no change in chromosomes is visible extremely externally during the interphase, no change in chromosome. They are in thread-like structure only. Formerly, it was called the resting phase. If the chromosomes are in thread-like structure, the cell is in resting phase. Resting phase. But in reality, it is not true. The cell quite active during interphase in synthesizing more DNA. It just look like in resting phase, but they are preparing DNA for division. They are look like in resting phase, but they are actually not in resting phase. They are preparing for the cell division. What they have to do for this, they prepare DNA for the cell division. The interphase itself has three phases. It again has three phases. First, growth phase is, second is synthesis phase, and third one is second growth phase. Means first they get the actual size of their mother cell. It is known as G1, first growth cell. And the second one is synthesize. In this, they synthesize DNA, RNA, and all proteins they required for the cell division. G1, it has three phases. Interphase already also have three phases. First is G1 or first growth phase. RNA and proteins are synthesized and the volume of cytoplasm increase. RNA and